Hi everybody, this is part 2 of what I wish I'd known before embarking on my glow up journey. I call it a journey because it doesn't take a week, it doesn't take a month. It takes time because this is going to be a journey that changes your habits when it comes to your beauty, that changes your budget. So if you're thinking of a glow up journey, also be thinking of an extra stream of income that's gonna allow you to spend on those things, because some of y'all have expensive taste. Some of y'all have expensive taste. You want to go blonde, you want to do a keratin treatment, you want whatever it is that you want to do. I beg you, have money for it. Budget aside. This is also gonna test how you budget aside. I want to talk about nails. This is how my nails are. This is not my natural nail, guys. This is actually gel nails that I cut. They were French tips. They were actually long, but I had to cut them because I had to do my own braids. I do my own box braids because I've never ever found a hairstylist who satisfies me. If they don't grip too tight, they just do, yeah. Like I ended up not liking the hairstyle. They added too much of this. And I feel like they made the blocks small, the box braids small. And I paid close to 1,000 for that work that I was never happy with. And when they made those blocks small, I have a lot of hair here. When you start making blocks small, you're never gonna finish. When I entered into the salon, it was 600. When I went out, it was 800. I tried many salons. I'm not happy with going around trying and trying and trying. Number one is nails, ne? Figure out your nail. Whether you like stiletto, coffin, whether you like your French tips or your designs that are out there that are very artistic, very colorful. Also think, are you gonna be able to work with those nails? If you're a hairstylist, you obviously can't do those things. You can't do some things with your nails. You can't be braiding down with your nails. You can't be doing someone's cornrows with your nails. Whatever the job that you work, just be considerate. I like getting nails that have a similar color to my natural nail, because when they start growing out, they don't look weird. Yeah, like they don't look weird. No shade to anybody who loves like bold colors. No shade. This is just a personal decision. The other thing about nails is you really, really need to find a nail stylist who does things right. I did my nails on my birthday, the 5th of April, and by the 22nd of April, they're already out. Now, I love a good retention because I always want to look put together, even though I still haven't had time to go to the salon. Like, when you start being serious with your beauty, you know that you need to set up appointments in advance, right? Since you need to set up appointments in advance, you don't want a nail to fall out. Tomorrow you've got a presentation in front of serious people, and then a nail, no retention, is already on the floor. You're collecting all these nails like souvenirs. And you've got 7 nails on, or three nails remaining, and you're afraid to take them out, remove them, because you're afraid of hurting yourself, but you still don't have time to go to the salon and do a soak off. You see? Find someone who knows what good retention is. Then, when it comes to your natural scent, I do not have a naturally good scent. Like, I wouldn't say I like my natural scent. I don't know it. But I do know that there's a way I smell when I mix different soaps and lotions. The Moisture Lock, the Protex Moisture Lock soap that is white, plus the cocoa butter, the Vaseline cocoa butter lotion, they have the best layering for me. I like them because that soap makes me smell nice. I add that Vaseline Moisture Lock thing. It's a very beautiful, calm smell. I smell like a wellness center. where your stresses go away, like a sauna. Yeah, I smell very wonderful where I go to refresh myself.
Building a professional image comes with certain requirements, like getting a portfolio to showcase your work in the most professional way possible, or getting a business plan or a business profile, depending on what kind of an individual you are. But if you're more like a teacher, teaching English in Korea, or you're an artist and you want to show your work in a portfolio is the best pick for you. But if you're more into formalizing your business in the South African environment and you're less focused on international transactions and being a freelancer, you might want to get a business plan and a business profile that will help you to be able to showcase your work and professionalize your business. And so those things help you to seem more professional, open to more opportunities, and ready to serve the industry with your expertise. So get a portfolio, a business profile, or a business plan with us right here.
About that, because there's some soaps and lotions that when you layer them on top of each other, you start to smell bad. Like there's this strong, aggressive smell. Have you ever scratched your skin aggressively because something stung you and you scratch, scratch, scratch? You get that aggressive smell that you smell like after scratching for a long time. That's how some soaps and lotions, when you layer them, they smell. That's how they smell. And then perfumes. Well, on this one, I don't have much to say except that I'm a very sensitive person. I cannot handle things that need to be sprayed and they have strong smells. No matter how nice the smell is, it really gets to me and I'll be sneezing all day. I've started trying out the little perfumes that you find in the shops like Fushini at the counters. Yeah, but they're still very strong, G. I just do that to piss off my enemies. If I know that I'm going to be in the same room as an enemy, I put that stuff on so that they will sneeze or they will know I'm actually a very serious person, hey? Body type and suitable clothes. I have a pear-shaped body type. You should find your suitable body type. Wearing things that sit on my bums and my curves is not the best thing ever. I should wear something that is above or below. When I'm feeling like a diva, I will wear a shirt that is just above my bums. Then if I'm feeling very modest, I can wear something that is below my bums. You know, because when it sits on the bums, it's almost like, did you even plan this outfit? Or you just went on about your day? Figure that out. But the thing about clothes is also for the weather, dress for the weather. That's the other thing about being put together. We can't see you with a huge coat outside. Please, you can't be wearing a coat in spring or summer. Unless if your town does not know spring or summer. There are some places they're just forever cold. Even though they announce that it's summer, we can't see or feel the summer. But wear for the area, wear for the environment, keep up with the environment. The only thing that should be giving you peer pressure is the seasons. 4 seasons, summer, autumn, winter, spring. What? Don't wear things that are gonna make you sweat in the middle of an event or wherever. Functional clothing. It's not just about fashion and looking good and finding your personal style. Functional. Let it be functional. You might be tempted to buy something, but it's not functional. Let it be functional. Please, because you'll buy things that are beautiful, but they don't work well. For example, some heels. If you're new to wearing heels and your foot is not even like this, because some of us have been wearing heels for a long time. So our feet have been like this, like there's a Kevnian. You need to practice. But if you're not ready for heels, wear something else. But always look put together. And when it still comes to your clothes, this video is coming to a close, so we're going to have to go to another part 3. When it comes to clothes, figure out clothes that sit on your skin and blend with it. I would just clothes that blend with your skin, not sit on it. Because when clothes are sitting on your skin, it's almost like you're wearing clothes that are not yours. Like these clothes are nice and all, but they just don't look good. It's like, is this yours or someone just, they didn't want it anymore, so they gave it to you? Some clothes, they're legit new, but they just don't look like they belong to you. because of the color, because of the pattern. When you are too short, things that are striped, they make you look like a minion. Yeah, if you are short and you wear striped things, you look like a minion. You're not higher than a chihuahua. We are looking at you and we're like, eh. And when you pair outfits, stripes, scotches, polka dots cannot be in the same outfit. Too much detail on one body. Learn to just, give us sharp and soft, sharp, soft, or soft. But don't be too sharp, unless if you want to be like Swanky Jerry, yeah, we understand where you're going. But then again, this video should end here. Let's hop on to part 3 because videos are not supposed to be too long, my darling.